Try diming for Ventus Rune.
Oh, sorry, Dums. I just got back.
Like,
Just sorting stuff out. Feast is down. Oh, thank you. Couldn't really.
still Ventus Runes on me.
Feast flasks whenever you're ready, Tasty.
Are those markers going to change when the fight progresses?
No.
Great.
So for the first one, I'll put it there, but after a couple of pulls, I'll shift it across as we get used to it. You stand in the exact same place every single time, like on the pillar.
You're rude.
Still got 3 Ventus Runes on me. Who doesn't have one?
Ryuk, VE, 2 or 3 minutes?
2 minutes.
Flasks are out.
This fight's basically the same as Heroic, isn't it? Apart from step positions, I did watch your video.
Okay, so you know how the soaks work? Hence the pillar markers. Bloody hell, right? So you will be on the triangle marker for every single time there's a soak. So the boss charges, pillar explodes, 4 soak circles go out on those 4 markers. Ranged always go to triangle. After these soak lands once, it then splits into 2 small ones, which have to be soaked by 1 person. So the big one, everyone soaks, but then the little ones, you want minimum people in it because it doesn't split damage.
Okay.
Apart from that, you're always chained to everyone. You're always chained to someone the entire fight. And do you have the updated weak aura pack?
No.
Okay, go to the raid channel. It should be pinned. Get the link and install it. And there is an announcer because we have to bait the people that get gripped in. And it's 4 people every time. And it's going to pick 4 players. And if you're linked to the player that gets soaked or it picks you, you just stand furthest away from the boss in a group together and get gripped in together. And then you have to spread when you get the AoE circles as well, as per the discussion on the video.
I guess the real question is, did everyone watch the video?
I did.
So I had one query from Tasty in regards to ranged positions after the second pillar. I was talking about in the video heading towards where the boss is now to make room there. I didn't mean stay DPS raid, we're going to try 4 heals. So I didn't mean the entire ranged group have to stay over there because there's very limited space. But if there is space over there, make sure you utilize it. So if there's 2 of you and there's some space over there, make sure you use it.
One thing on the video that I wanted to point out is when you know how you were saying that there was that transition where you're not linked, but you're going to have to spread.
Yep.
It announces, like, you can see who you're going to get linked up to while that one's going out. So a lot of people get into position
Okay.
while a particular one's happening, but you have the indicator above your head.
Okay, cool. Chest armor kits on Pally and Raid.
Nice. We're on when the raid thing come up.
Very good. Let's get this show on the road.
Five, four, three, two, one. Melee. Avoid.
Iku, Raid, Tasty, and Airy, you are
Spread.
doing this bait.
Avoid.
Don't break your chains, guys. Get up now.
In.
Someone res bow, please.
Avoid.
Alright, I guess I'll do it.
That's a what?
High energy. Spread.
Break
Good
chains.
chain, so we couldn't really res.
Avoid.
She was out of line of sight. I couldn't get her. Yeah, and I died.
Okay.
So.
No, I didn't mean to do that. Don't soak them. Yeah, good warm up pull. Good warm up pull. Yeah, good to go now.
Should I still hold cooldowns for any pillar slants?
You
Didn't no, you might need to push it again if he doesn't have it.
Oh yeah, yeah, I've got it.
and just if you're connected to raid optional or tasty, when the pillar charge happens, you have to be on square.
Okay.
The other thing is, guys, because we're 4 healing, if you're connected with a healer ranged, do your best to follow the healer to make it easier on them as much as possible, because they're going to be having to push out a lot of heals.
Rev's talking, no feast, so I put one down.
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Beth.
See how it is, Pally. You don't even want the food.
I'll take my verse buff.
Oh, there's something I've been meaning to do, but I keep forgetting. Better finally put Beth back to baller again.
If it goes no further than that, thank you.
Yeah, back to GM, Beth.
I don't want that again.
That's appropriate response.
Bye, Beth.
Well, straight to guild baller.
5,
Man. Wait, he
4,
left the guild. That means he has to go through another trial
2,
period.
1.
Got regrind guild rep.
Melee.
Get ready to split soon.
Avoid.
Raid, Pie, Bonk, Reox, you're baiting.
Spread.
Good job.
High energy spread.
Charge coming up soon.
Avoid.
Get into your soak positions now.
So
Soak.
No, we lost a few people, including healer.
Waparino, break your chains.
healing. Spread.
Stack it up.
Avoid.
Rev, you're baiting.
Yep.
Reverend. Yeah, I'm looking forward. Oh, I'm looking forward to good old feral frenzy on the pillar face if it ever pops.
Yep. Yeah, you're always better to move into position for the pillar phase rather than delaying. The best thing you can have is to be standing, especially this for the ranged, obviously, to be standing on your marker so that way you're not moving after he hits the wall, after he hits the pillar, because otherwise you're losing your premium DPS time. You need to be sitting in position ready to go so that he hits the pillar and you're barely having to adjust.
Four, two, one.
Healing. Avoid.
Bonk, Tasty, Raid, Ryuk, you're on baiting.
Spread.
Get your spread done.
Avoid.
Didn't need to disengage from rule 5.
In. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid.
Get ready for the charge. Start getting into position. Here it comes. And get your soaks.
So
Riz bow.
healing. Spread. Avoid.
Just go right, Dharma.
Sure.
Tasty, Bonk, EQ, Pie. You're on bait.
Spread. Avoid.
Ran sad.
In. Avoid.
You go left for this one, Dharma, for the thing.
High energy. Spread. Avoid. Dodge.
Charge, get in your soak positions.
So
White.
spread.
Yeah, really can't have shattering chain deaths or even slow deaths.
If you guys can take talents that give you like extra healing or whatever, I'd probably recommend it. Like renewal on this fight for a druid is broken.
Or if your protection shit, like paladins normally use rule of law, but this fight you don't need it, so you take divine protection for shorter cooldowns and bubbles and shit like that.
Yep.
Yep. Make sure you're using defensives on the shield on the charge as well. So if you're in a dispersion, a charge, real probably the second. What's the cooldown on dispersion? 3 minutes.
2 minutes.
Sorry.
2 minutes, and desperate prayer is 1.5.
Okay, so probably use it on second and fourth, and then use your other one. Use prayer on the other two.
Okay.
For me, delay my Ashen by like 5 to 10 seconds. As long as it's within the 415 for the Hateful Fall.
Yeah.
A little damage on the second Colossal. That puts me in position where Raw happens.
Just give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna make a Earth Shield macro.
Okay.
You don't. You turn your volume up, and that's the only way to do it.
You don't, but you can turn it off.
Also, roll 5s and people should also, if you have your own healing, it's probably the best time because there's no cooldown.
Also, everyone should do a slash range 5 and just watch to see who's in it.
Do you need me to tell you how to turn it off, Iku?
No, I don't mean like it.
I don't know why you just have it as the word spread.
Oh no, I thought the cat meow would be offensive enough that it would warn people.
Yeah, fair enough.
Plus, Beth might get confused.
I'm ready.
Why do you think I still have the sound on?
It's like a mating call.
That's it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Make sure you don't pre-pull, guys.
Kneeling.
You shouldn't be pre-potting anyway.
Avoid.
Use it on the pillar.
Bonk, raid, pie, Iku for bait.
Spread. Avoid.
Chain control. Chain.
In. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid.
Get ready for the charge.
Dodge.
Get in position for the soak.
So.
Did you two get run over, or did your chains break?
Chain.
Yeah, I used my trinket and the leap.
Oh, true. Wipe it up, by the way.
Spread.
I should have held off.
Avoid.
Yeah, that trinket's so frustrating.
Spread. Avoid.
Skulker wing on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use it right at the start so I don't get tempted to use it in a macro somewhere. I'm basically using it on cooldown. It's probably a DPS loss, but
Well, for this fight, you want to save it for the first pillar.
I use the
Oh.
IQD for that.
It'd be up again, wouldn't it?
The Skulker's
it's
wing.
2.
Nah.
Yeah, nah, it's a bit different for me because of my army cooldowns.
I switched it out. I'm not messing with that.
It's fine most of the time, but sometimes like it jumps you and like turns your character so you're facing a different direction and shit as well.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
I find it always happens at the worst time.
I find it's more trouble to get it to work than it is worth having it.
Oh, really?
I don't have issues. As long you usually sometimes you have to move a little bit, but like even a sidestep or something, it usually goes off.
So I have it bound into my main ability because I've got nothing that affects it. So no more chain deaths, guys.
I had to make it its own button because when I have to do a couple back steps to get it to work properly.
Yeah, same. It's on a separate button for me.
That's weird. Never has an issue for me.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kneeling. Avoid.
Bonk, Ryuk, Pi, Airy for bait. Get ready to spread.
Avoid.
Good spread. No one got clipped. Good job. Oh, don't eat the falls.
In. Avoid.
Get
High
ready to
energy.
spread.
Spread. Avoid. Dodge.
Get in position for the soak.
So.
Good job.
Kneeling. Spread. Avoid.
Bonk, Ryuk, Pi, Iku for bait.
Spread. Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid.
So what?
Targeting.
Can't be done. A chain still goes. Come on.
I'd rather not stand on top of 3 people either.
So.
Separate from my partner. Me and we're very
The whole time, sorry. I was just saying, I think that was like a whole bunch of people on top of each other.
Yeah, we had pretty awkward positioning there.
Yeah.
Oh, really, Tasty? Apparently, if you die to snapping your chains, you don't take durability loss. So, if it's a wipe, do that.
3 gold. Heads up.
You merely go around when there's shit on the ground. You just try not to go in it. It's like just go in it. You can spread out in it and not really take a fuck ton of damage versus not.
Yeah, just don't. When it's falling, it's gonna hurt. But when you're just running through it, it does fuck all.
Yeah, for the
all the
spread,
time
it's
running.
for the spread, it's totally acceptable to stand in it.
When I got a partner, I just run into the brown shit because I know no one else seems to ever seem to run towards it.
Safety zone.
I mean, it's half the time my partner's getting another group of going in between me and my partner, and then we're just like fucked.
Yeah, I've had unfortunate rock falls. The last
If you
2
haven't
attempts.
got the week or a pack from Rev, please have it. It tells you who leads and who follows.
Following my person, and then they run off after that. We get the big cramp group. I just stand in the brown shit because no one goes in there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kneeling. Avoid.
Raid Tasty Pie Ryuk for bait.
Spread. Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid. Targeted.
Get in spot for soaks.
So.
Good job.
Melee. Spread.
You reckon we can tuck against the back wall, Danny?
Oh, well. If not, oh well.
Avoid.
Commit.
Raid Tasty Pie Brute for the bait.
Spread.
Yeah, easy.
Nice.
Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy. Spread.
Oh, we gotta run a long way for this.
Avoid. Dodge.
Oh, bad decision.
A very bad decision.
That's not good.
So.
Oh, I hit.
Ran through me first though.
Oh, sorry, guys. I panic leapt.
Ah, we're still over here now.
Hmm?
How we start on the markers?
Amazing if you could put down all 4 in one go.
Yep.
Nah, servers can't handle that.
Pally, you would how long are you delaying your action?
5 to 10 seconds, give or take.
Don't delay it about 30. How long does it last?
2 seconds.
So if you delay it and drop it just as the second roar goes out on the ranged or something like that.
You want to just drop it around when the link pull in happens then?
Yeah, so somewhere so it's sort of clipping both the roar and the first hateful gaze.
Yeah, we'll be close with the hateful. I'm for like when the chain link pull in has just happened because the roar happens just after.
Okay.
That's around that point.
It's that second period around the second gaze, which is getting
5,
nasty.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Melee. Avoid.
Tasty Ryuk Pie Airy for bait.
Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy spread. Avoid.
No one.
Did
Dodge.
we go too far?
Obviously. Bait. Soaks.
Kneeling. Spread. Avoid.
Raid Pie Bonk Ryuk for
Spread.
bait.
Avoid. In. Avoid.
Oh, whoops.
I was lucky.
High energy spread. Avoid.
Get ready for the charge. Get to positions.
So.
So Melee can go towards our old position. Oh,
You were a bit far. I couldn't follow you. I wasn't sure where you go.
yeah, I'm not sure where I was going either. For some reason, I saw the soak circles, and so I assumed I just wiped.
Avoid.
I just assumed the boss was stuck in position. You know what I mean? So I started running off.
Yeah.
In.
What was that? Was it stable?
Sorry.
That's still a stable. The Ashen. On that second roll, or was there no difference?
Yeah, I think it worked better. It'll also help later in the fight as well, because they'll be spaced out for those last two roars, which are pretty nasty.
And now I'm trying to do it just before I think the chain link happens, because generally it'd be good to get the extra healing on the chained people, because they always die to roars, especially if it's like Iku or someone. Hotties. Yeah, it is physical damage he does, so you take more damage because you have less armor.
Yeah, do that, Julia.
I assume my second will be like Colossal Roar 9 or 10 or some shit then.
Yeah, but it'll be
Yeah,
9
just
to
want me to
10.
use it on cooldown.
Yeah.
Since it'll be a bigger damage spike at that point.
Anything you've got, basically. It's pretty gnarly. Don't let the rocks fall on your head.
3, 2,
And don't break your
1.
chains.
Kneeling. Avoid.
Raid Tasty Brute Pie for bait.
Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy spread. Avoid.
Get ready to soak. Get into position.
Soak. Kneeling. Spread. Avoid.
Raid, Tasty, Ryuk, Iku.
Oh no!
Avoid. In.
I left the next one.
Yeah, left.
Avoid.
You can stand where the tanks are, Beth and Sad for this. Oh no, you can't anymore. Durr.
Avoid. Dodge.
Get in position for the soaks. Res Beth.
Soak.
Soak.
Oh, missed one.
I'm gonna miss one.
Rip. Break your chains.
No, I don't have any.
Sad days.
I think we need to not be in that back corner there, because that makes running to that other pillar way too difficult.
Yeah.
Gotta cut through all the melee too.
Yeah, good point.
Avoid.
So I think if we're like always the closest ones towards the pillar, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh wait, Kroll, can you set up a reset? That makes way more sense than wiping all the time. Although, it won't work, will it? Because you'll teleport out, get chains broken, and then die. Never mind.
Yes.
Sad days.
It'd be fun to watch though.
That would. Touch of Karmid.
Well, if we can just get the other guy to suicide first, like, and
Wouldn't
then
just bopping it
order.
work?
Yeah, that too.
I feel like it's going to end up taking way longer than what actually we want.
I think as soon as you bop him, it breaks his chain.
Rip if you're tied to Kroll.
It's a paladin. Pop, crawl, bobble yourself.
Actually, yeah, we can do that. Set up a reset, and if we call for a reset, we'll get a bop on Kroll. Rip the person that's with them, but means we might save them with augment runes and stuff.
The only thing is you'll have to have your...
You might cut out Tasty.
There's a chance it could be a paladin, so a paladin could still survive.
You'd have to have your macro set up to cancel bop if you're doing that though when you taunt.
Oh yeah, true. No, whatever, we'll just wipe. It's going to end up taking way longer doing that anyway.
Yep.
Doesn't take long to wipe.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kneeling. Avoid.
Raid, Bonk, Pi, Iku for bait.
Spread. Avoid.
Scream it.
In. Avoid. High energy spread. Avoid.
Get ready for the charge.
Dodge.
In position for soaks.
So.
Get the soaks.
Healing. Spread.
Get bow up.
Avoid.
Reok, Pie, Brute, Bonk for baits.
Spread. Avoid.
Left on next one.
Yep.
In. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid.
Get ready for the charge.
Targeted.
Get ready to soak. Get in positions.
So.
Soak, soak, soak.
There you go, you're in the wrong.
Good job. Get everyone topped off the raw.
Healing. Spread.
Healer down nose.
Wipe it up.
Avoid.
At least 2 or 3 melee went to the range stack.
I had like
Spread.
2% health and didn't want to run through the shit to die.
Avoid.
But you're the only one, right?
We had to run through it, but we did go to the melee one.
In.
Yeah, I didn't because I would have died if I ran through it.
Almost killed you anyway when I almost ran to it and saw you hadn't gone there. Sure, I got to like 13 yards. I went, oh, he's over there. I better stop and not kill him.
Yeah, it was close, but I'm pretty sure if I would have stepped onto that shit, I wouldn't have lasted more than a second or two.
Oh, Sadman's, what a beast.
Well, so if we kill that, Sadman's would have got 100 pass on it.
Pretty solid.
What's Fey transfusion from?
Suck health out of the enemy and give it to friends.
It's the Earth shield that's fucking broken.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Healing. Avoid. Spread.
Brute, Pie, EQ, Bonk for bait.
Avoid. In. energy. Spread. Avoid.
Get ready for charge.
Targeted.
Soak. Good job.
Healing. Spread. Avoid.
Pie, Ryuk, Brute, Tasty for soaks. For baits, sorry.
Avoid. In. Avoid.
Get bow up.
High energy.
Nice. It's a move. Please.
Avoid.
Charge. Soaks. Nice soaks, good job.
Healing. Spread. Avoid. Spread. Avoid.
Raid Tasty Packs Bonk for bait. Sorry, should have called it earlier.
Avoid. High energy. Spread.
Charge coming soon. Try to get everyone topped off.
Dodge.
Healer dead. Good night, sweet prince.
So.
Wiperino. Good pull. Third bullet.
I think it's the second or the third time I've died after being sucked in. I don't have enough personal cooldowns to deal with that. If I'm not at like 70%, I'm just going to die. I don't know what's going on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Melee. Avoid.
Tasty, Ryuk, Brute, Bonk for bait.
Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy spread. Avoid.
Get ready for the charge.
Targeted.
Get in position.
Soak.
Soak.
Healing. Spread. Avoid.
Bonk, Raid, Tasty, and Brute for the bait.
Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy spread. Avoid.
Sorry, Melee. Charge coming up. Get in position for the soak.
Soak.
Oh, guys, come on.
That was the right melee one.
God, catch it all.
Pretty sure I was in the right melee one.
It's triangle.
Spread.
Ah, okay.
The thing keeps saying you're stunned. Is it because you're staring in the brown shit?
Yeah, it just says that because I'm standing. I just run across it, and for some reason it says I'm stunned. I'm not actually.
Very off-putting.
I think if we get in that situation again, Rev, like we'll just like beeline it because I've got sprint and you can always catch up too with your leap.
Yeah, we can probably clear them before it goes off.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think.
As soon as he starts channeling, we'll just YOLO.
Yeah, we'll just eat it. Full send.
Damage takes so much less damage than Rev. I'm more healing on myself than I am on my beacon target.
Maybe beacon yourself or
Beacon
something
on
else.
him.
Well, it's probably more dams as healing more than taking less damage, but
Also, Drew, you almost half mil. You need a quarter of a mil.
I do snipe healing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's definitely that.
That's a big yes. I'm just like, all right, I'm not gonna like bother death striking if I'm like 30% heal, 50%, boom, right there,
Toxic to paladins.
and don't heal me.
Fuck.
Love the one mil of the Necropolis in the fucking Kale fight.
To be honest, if Dami's got the ability to do that, you're better off putting your healing elsewhere.
Yeah, for sure. Like
we've got plenty of damage going out, so why not?
Can you double beacon someone? Maybe double.
Yeah, you can, but it's no point. No, it's time doing double beacon. Melee's dying the most.
Me no speaking be good.
5,
Me no comprehende.
3, 2, 1.
Healing.
Bonk, raid, pie, EQ for bait.
In. Avoid. High energy spread. Avoid.
Charge coming up. Get in for soaks.
Soak. Healing. Spread. Avoid.
Raid, pie, brute, bonk.
Spread. Avoid.
All
Just
good.
go through the middle next.
In. Avoid.
The packs up.
High energy. Spread.
Get ready for the charge.
Avoid. Targeted.
Get in position for the soaks.
Pie, dude, pie, come on.
Sorry, man. I forgot who was attached to.
Healing. Spread. Avoid.
Bonk, Ryuk, pie, airy.
Spread. Avoid. In. Avoid.
Break your chains.
Energy. Spread. Avoid. Dodge.
I feel like it's getting very tight around there at that point.
So
Worth 5 healing or not? I wasn't here when you 5 healed, so I don't know what it's like.
Problem is, like, yes, 5 heals will make it smoother there, but we may run out of DPS.
I mean, if we're still learning the fight, though, right? We'd rather get to the end and have the boss at 5% health, won't we? Then keep.
I mean, then
dying
you're
when
sort
we-
of running into the issue of potentially reworking all those CDs.
Mm.
Right, and the healers not being used to that much damage.
Holy
And
Avenger is
there's
really
no
good
other
on
new
this.
mechanics anyway.
Holy Avenger is really good on this fight now. Over the Divine Purpose. You might, because it's a 5-minute fight, you might only get like 5 procs from Divine Purpose, but you'll get a whole bunch of free shit with Holy Avenger twice if we use it on Pillar 1 and 4. A lot of end guilds do Divine Purpose, but they've also probably killed the boss a fuck ton. One of us can use it on Fateful Gaze 1, and one of us can use it on Colossal Roar 3 or some shit like that. And then just spam out a lot of Dawns or Word of Glories.
Sorry, guys, just sorting something out.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Melee. Avoid.
Raid, Ryuk, Brute, Tasty for the bait.
Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid.
Get ready for the charge. Get in position for soaks. Soak now.
Soak. Kneeling. Spread. Avoid.
Tasty, Ryuk, Pie, Airy.
Spread. Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid. Targeted.
Charge. Get ready to soak.
Soak.
Got raised down.
Get him up
Right
once he's
on
dead,
the
dead.
spot.
Raw's about to nick us.
That's it.
Wipe.
Kneeling. Spread.
Wipe, 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 and we'll take a break.
Avoid.
Take a break, was it, Rev?
Yeah, sorry.
Is Brute here? Still AFK. Grim.
We can TP out now. Let's grab Panadol.
Shall we go out to summon?
Oh, you can head off for the night, Brute. We got someone in.
Thanks, guys.
No worries, thanks, dude.
Cheers, dude.
Right out the front to help summon.
Vermin, are you in here?
Yeah.
Cool. Vermin's our new troll, by the way, for anyone wondering what's going on.
New Resto Shaman Trail. I want to make that clear, though.
Yeah, you can tell by the color in the raid group that he's a Resto Shaman.
Not a hunter. Jeez.
No. It's Resto Shaman.
Oh, resto hunter.
Survival hunter.
A warlock troll. When we find one that isn't trash, let me know and we'll invite them. And I had to change to warlock last tier eco. It's someone else's turn. Last expansion, rather.
I got a warlock.
Deeps, if
Maybe
you
I'll
swapped.
warlock 9.1.
I mean, he did say not trash.
No, but he's already part of the group, so he doesn't need an invite.
He's a potential future trial, Rose, not in right now trial. Maybe next tier, but he's not up to scratch this tier.
Alrighty, take it easy, guys. I'm gonna
Laters,
watch
dude.
for my phone.
Separate. Do we have a Ventus for Vermin?
Sure do.
Do we feed rats? Ventus runes?
For real, if we don't have a warlock by 9.1, I'll do it.
Sweet.
Nah, I'll be a warlock.
Might want to give him the thing.
Yeah, do you have ERT as well?
Yeah, I got ERT.
Yeah,
Do
sweet.
you,
I'm
if you
popping
have
that
a
over.
look in the raid channel in Discord and go to the pins, the first one on there is a week or a pack. If you just go install that first, that's got everything you need for our fights.
Sure.
Or steal it from Beth. And then I'll explain. Are you
Push the ERT
acquainted?
message.
Are you acquainted with this on Mythic at all?
No.
Okay. In a nutshell, you will be chained to a partner the entire time. There will be AoE, little 4-yard AoE circles going out that you can't clip each other with. And when he charges the pillar, there is a soak circle that goes out. Once it's soaked by everybody, it then gets split into 2 little ones that have to be soaked by 1 person. So as ranged, you will always be on triangle unless you're connected to either raid optional or tasty, in which case you go to square.
Sure.
And then we have to bait the chain grip by having 4 players stand out at ranged. One of the Weekorers will announce who that is and select those players, but I'll also audibly announce it as well.
Sure.
Yeah, do him at the first pillar as well. Maybe. Should only really need him for the first anyway. And then you've got your CD usage on the note as well there for you.
CD issues where, sorry?
In the note underneath all the healing cooldowns.
Basically, you want to make sure 100% that all your cooldowns are up for the 4th pillar, so you time it appropriately while using them on other pillars.
Sure.
Oh, delicious beacon.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kneeling.
Find your partner.
Avoid.
Raid, Tasty, Vermerin, and Ryuk stand out for the bait shortly.
Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy spread. Avoid.
Get ready for the charge.
Targeted.
Get to your soaks.
So.
Good job.
Kneeling. Spread. Avoid.
Pie, Raid, Bonk, Tasty for the bait.
Avoid.
Trying to get through the middle after this?
Towards, like, in between melee and ranged.
Yeah.
In.
Yeah.
Avoid. High energy spread. Avoid.
I'm sorry.
Dodge.
Yeah, I forgot range might be standing there.
Yeah.
We should have gone around a long way.
Soaks. Just wipe it. Yeah. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. As soon as we started going, I was like, uh-oh. Chewing through them augment runes.
Well, at least we're all saving money on potions.
True.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kneeling. Avoid.
Raid, Tasty, Pie, Real.
Spread. Avoid. In. Avoid.
Charge about to happen. Head to your soak places.
So.
Good job. In some ugly circles. Plant it right on that one there.
Kneeling. Spread.
Get one of them up. Vermin, Ryuk, Pi, Iku for bait.
Spread. Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid.
Charge about to happen. Some people need to get square, please. Some ranged. Good adjustment, thank you.
Kneeling. Spread. Avoid.
Bonk, Bethany, Ryuk, and Bow.
Spread.
That's not going to happen.
In.
That's a what?
Dude, why didn't you guys get in the bait?
Dodge.
Whoa!
Yeah, it was pretty weird.
Didn't have enough
I
range
didn't
up.
die.
As soon as I finished saying it, I thought to myself, that sounds really weird.
I'm like, what do I do for bait?
Run out to max range.
Pretty much.
Well, at that point, if you got melee trying to bait, then there's something definitely wrong.
Range died. I always try and keep my shock on tasty and raid optional at all times, I think. They're always going to get pulled in, and it's just a matter of who the fuck their partners are. Still died.
Yeah, we got roared into a falling rebel.
I can't. I need to find a tracker maybe to find out who's tracked target with them, maybe, or chained with them. Shock barrier them straight away. Pretty much, I just shock barrier those three myself or the tanks. The rest of you.
Just swapping talent. Give me a sec. I'm good.
I'm up for a key after this. I haven't done a key in forever.
Tomorrow, I'll be keen.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kneeling. Avoid.
Pie, Vermin, Tasty, Ryuk for bait.
Spread.
Catch us a fish.
Oh, fuck.
Avoid.
My fault.
Targeted.
Get ready for the soaks.
Soak.
Right down as well.
Kneeling. Spread. Avoid. Spread.
Polyvenom and Bonk Oaks for bait.
Avoid.
Go lifter.
Yep.
In. Avoid.
Backs down.
What?
High energy. Spread. Avoid. Targeted.
Can't have the chain breaks, guys.
Soak.
It's nasty.
Yeah, I lost track of him. That was my fault.
Everyone's got the big. You can see the big red ball on their head, right?
Yes, I can see the big red ball. I just didn't see it that time. Does speech bubbles going up? Okay.
More pink with a bit of hair coming over, isn't it?
Fucking, I see the red bubble.
Just a mistake. Nothing to stress about.
Hey, Rev.
Yeah, man.
My friend goes to me, bro, can you pass me that pamphlet? I say, bro, sure. Hey, Rev.
Yeah.
You'd think a snail without a shell would move a bit faster, wouldn't you? But it's actually more sluggish.
Wow, dummy, that's fucking bad.
That one was pretty low.
Even for you.
Smelt that coming.
The joke was pretty slow. Wasn't very dry though.
2, 1.
Kneeling. Avoid.
Pie, vermin, bonk, raid for bait.
Spread. Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid. Dodge.
Charge! Get in position for soaks.
Soak. Kneeling. Spread. Avoid.
Vermin, tasty, pie, airy.
Spread. Avoid.
Good Deathy up.
In. Avoid.
Go left you.
Yeah.
High energy. Spread. Avoid.
Get ready for the charge.
Dodge.
Rose down as well.
Don't have a res, do we?
No.
Don't soak. Let it wipe.
We got 3.1% in that charge. Good job.
Huge.
3.14.
Hi.
Is Iku just running into the pillar for everyone else?
Yes.
Yeah, he's been doing it a few times. Been
Probably
cheeky.
just bored.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kneeling. Avoid.
Vermin, Tasty, Pie, Iku.
Spread. Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid.
Get ready for charge.
Dodge.
Get ready to soak.
So.
Soak, soak, soak. Missed it. Missed it on the square. Vermin was half a second too late. Ripperoni. Saw him legging out there. So I can get it. Yeah, guess not.
Avoid.
Oh, you got an achievement for it at least.
Avoid.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No.
It's fine.
Oh.
It doesn't really matter who tanks, so it doesn't really affect anything.
Okay.
Actually, I wonder if it reduces our damage taken total. Raid, Tasty, Vermin, Ryuk.
Spread.
Do you want to just reset it? Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gio.
Lap. Break your chains.
Dodge.
Thanks,
9 out of
Chain.
10 times I lead. So I tried to lead then, but it wasn't lead.
So,
Like a whole bunch of stuff went wrong at the start there. Yeah, I get to follow almost every single time. I don't think druids get the lead at all. I just learned where everyone is going. Oh yeah, I guess we need a new one of them.
Alright, come on, let's nail it. Not mess up the chains. Push into the third pillar again.
About, let's just kill it.
It is definitely killable. I know it doesn't feel like it, but it's definitely killable.
It's just coordination. Do the same thing over and over and over again, and it will fall over. The damage is high enough.
Coordination. Oh man.
Our one week.
We're in trouble.
Well, we all know what happened on side Anathrius, right?
5, 4.
That is the reason we got a cutting edge already. We're just working backwards.
melee. Avoid.
Pie, Tasty, Vermin, Bonk.
Spread. Avoid. End. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid. Targeted.
Charge! Get in position.
So. Melee. Spread. Avoid.
Verm, Bonk, Raid, Tasty.
Spread. Avoid. End. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid.
Charge.
Good crawl up.
Get ready to soak.
No, 3 down.
So.
Yeah, just wipe.
first one was a slow, then double chains after that.
So, story to lighten everyone's thoughts. So this morning, went to church and preached a 40-minute sermon, and then this evening, afterwards, I realised that my fly was down, and I was like, I really hope that fly fell down, at some point after the church service. So I went back and checked the video, and it turned out I preached the entire thing with my fly down, and no one told me. And it was live streamed across the internet.
It was just.
Was it recorded?
Yes.
Time to go and find it.
my kids, no one either no one noticed or everyone's just cruel and didn't say anything. But either way, my video guy's going through and he's going to edit the video, so you can't see anything.
You'll put like a little blur there.
Yeah, there's just a moving blur in front of me.
I mean, I know budget cuts, happen to everyone, but surely you could afford a new confession room, Rev.
And you could ask him. You could ask him to make it like. Oh no, that's a bad joke.
Beth, have you got any more feasts?
Say it was on purpose.
I'm doing that as opposed to looking for your video.
Oh.
I reckon you just own it.
Just do it every time until someone says something.
You just edit and
assert dominance.
Wang over.
Surely it's austerity and you're reusing pants.
Be known as the fly down preacher.
Yeah. The one thing you're known for is the fact that you never remember to do your fly up.
Was it the evening one, Rev?
Morning one.
Thanks for making it easy.
No worries. I watched about 5 seconds of it and I couldn't bear to watch anymore. Fortunately, I had a belt on, so the zip shit isn't too obvious.
Oh god. Is that it?
Feels bad.
Jeez, you found that quick.
Doesn't take long.
Given that I know his full name, yeah, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, you Google my name, you come up with about a bajillion videos.
I would have just Googled minister with fly down or something.
Guys. Okay, so Ziggy's, my dog's been having like pretty bad gastro like the last few days. And he hasn't eaten in like a day and a half, and he's actually just started eating again. I'm so happy.
That's pretty sweet.
Wish my dog would fucking eat when he's told to eat.
I wish my dog would stop eating and scrounging for food all the time.
I'm looking for the open fly bit.
Like the poor thing didn't even wanted to eat any cheese before.
Oh wow, that's definitely long boys and their cheese.
Like he ignored his rice, he ignored his chicken, didn't even want like the tuna.
Mate.
1.
He's gonna have a big dinner tonight if he still wants.
Verm, bonk, pie, ryuk.
Spread. Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid.
Get ready for the charge.
Dodge. So.
Soak it up.
Healing. Spread. Avoid.
Bonk, raid, tasty, ryuk.
Spread. Avoid. In. Avoid. Energy spread.
Riz pie.
Avoid. Dodge.
Charge. Get in a position for the soaks.
Soak.
It's a wipe.
Spread.
Vermin, can you jump on your shaman? I want to try 5 healing again.
Sure.
Good question for you, Rev.
Yes.
Have you ever talked about WoW in your preaching?
I don't think I've ever explicitly talked about WoW. I think I've mentioned computer games before.
Yeah. Like, have you ever mentioned, like, you run a whole group of people?
Nerds. I don't think I've mentioned it in a sermon, but I've talked to people at my church about it. The funniest part is when my kids are talking to their mates, and they're like, "Oh yeah, my dad plays computer games," and they're like, "What? The pastor plays computer games? That's amazing!" But I thought pastors are meant to be boring. It's like he is, but he just plays computer games too.
Less boring.
And he doesn't just play computers; he raids and he runs a guild. They just think it's like the coolest thing ever.
So I hope you guys see the irony in this. So your boy Rev, who's a pastor, like, yeah, you know, I just slay demons. It's kind of what I do in the video game.
He's a pastor.
I always feel like I need to switch to playing a priest just for realsies.
He's eating chicken, guys. Oh, bugs.
You gotta give him some cheese now.
Poggers.
I love how there's 3 of us out here, 4 of us out here, and 3 of us tried to summon Vermin individually. And only Pax was the one that went and clicked on somebody else's portal.
Mood brain.
My dog remembered food tastes good. This is the best day ever.
Did you take him to the vet?
Yeah, we took him yesterday.
Yeah.
No, not yesterday. It's Saturday. No, Friday. Friday. Because he was vomiting heaps on Thursday night.
Vomiting bile.
No,
Not eating.
no. He was eating and he vomited.
Mm.
Just continuously through the night, every hour or so.
Oh, that's
Poor
awful.
papa.
Yeah. Sorry, I just need a second. He wants to go outside.
You tasted that'd be good. Oh, well played, Tasty.
A Mishu's cauldron.
Helmet from the other side of the pillar.
Grab an extra flask, guys. Don't let it just despawn.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh,
Bianca will be so happy to hear that. Poor thing's been stressed out of her mind.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Dogs
Maybe
do
she
that
should
to you.
just play
Stress
that
you
game
out.
that'll link to dubs.
Not true.
That won't stress her out much.
Oh, Vermin, trade me for armor kits. I think.
I already got some things.
Ah, cool.
Took my pup to the beach today. Good times.
Hang on, your boy needs some ventus
I
rings too,
can't.
probably.
I can't imagine that dog's here at the beach.
He was dry by the time we got home.
Not sandy?
Nah, it just falls out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to brush the thing all the time?
Oh yeah, pretty regularly. That's the only drawback.
4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Melee. Avoid. Spread.
Tommy.
Oh shit! Sorry, it turned real.
Tommy.
Yep, my bad.
Lord disasters, what?
Oh, got my pass.
Oh, the dream reel.
Damn, there's 2 fucking things I mean Beth screwed us up.
Yeah. I don't know if I ate both or not. I think I only got one.
Thought I bubbled in time, but I guess I didn't. I certainly pressed the hotkey to bubble. We're just not fast enough.
I guess 5 heal doesn't work. Better switch back in.
I saw how far apart we split. It's like, oh shit, I'm gonna break the chain. So I thought I bubbled and then ran into the shit, but obviously not.
Well, that's unusual. On my screen, our raid markers are in perfect unison, bobbing up and down together.
Yellow and blue and green are together, and the purple and orange are together for me. So it's like a wave.
No, is this where I run that legendary on this fight?
Yes, please.
Well, that's pretty sweet. Alright, now that we've got 5 healers, you should only be dying if you're bad, so please don't be bad.
Yeah, run that conduit too.
Doing the Ash at the same time, though, right?
Run the support DK build.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Melee.
It's so good always getting linked to the same person.
Avoid.
Mm-hmm.
Raid, Tasty, Bonk, Airy.
Spread. Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid.
Charge! Get ready to soak.
Shimmy right.
So.
Oh no.
Nice sigil.
It's on top of the pillar.
What is?
Your sigil.
Oh, really? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, went up on the pillar.
A disaster. Was it the decree?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Spread. Avoid.
Pie, Raid, Bonk, Airy.
Spread. Avoid.
Oh no, ref.
Whoops, too early.
In. Avoid.
Get crawl up quick.
Get ready to
Tasty
soak.
and Rosa down.
So,
Soak.
healing. Spread. Avoid.
We may be too close to this pillar, hopefully. We're okay.
Avoid.
Break the chains. 3 dead.
In. Targeting. So,
Falling rubble, chains. Can't have those deaths, guys.
The link get placed, is it placed in melee or was it placed in range?
It was arranged.
I think they normally chuck it on the melee because it helps to chains people when they get dragged in.
Right, sure. Yeah.
It's not being used at that point though.
Fourth Colossal Roar is when link's being used, which is just before, or the Colossal Roar 4's just before the link. I mean the chain pull in.
Yeah, if it overlaps with both, that'd be good.
Sure, yeah.
It's after. The roar happens after the chain pulling.
How long's link? 8 seconds? 12 seconds? Some shit like that.
8, I think.
If you cast it just before chain, it can happen at the same time because the roar's like 2 or 3 seconds after the pull in. It can technically hit both. It's a pain in the ass to do though.
Rather guarantee for the roar than the link. The link doesn't do that much.
The link
The
people are
chain.
still in there, it'll help, I think. If they're still in melee, it'll help reduce their dot even more.
Yeah, it's definitely doable with 5 heals.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we still got lust and potions too.
Exactly.
Do the big dam. Big dam. Huge dam. Like, if you're playing City Skylines, this dam's gonna put out fucking like 100,000 megawatts. Alright. Big dam.
Give me more soul ash, and I'll go get another legendary.
3, 2, 1.
Big dam.
What do you mean you have no execute EQ? What you talking about?
I'm not running.
What?
What?
Yeah, we used fast.
avoid.
Pie, tasty, EQ, raid.
Spread.
Even I'm gonna use my execute weapon on this when we get there.
Avoid.
Even I'm not going to use the execute because I don't have one.
In. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid. Targeting.
Get in position for the soaks.
So, healing. Spread. Avoid.
Pie, Ryuk, vermin, tasty.
Spread. Avoid.
Got like a glove dummy.
Easy, dude.
And positioning's not great, but we just have to make do.
Yeah, we'll just. I think we just run through, honestly. Like on the left.
Yeah, just skirt the edge again.
Yep.
Avoid.
We start shifting over.
High energy. Spread. Avoid.
Charge! Get into position for soaks.
Wait, you have to follow me to the pillar.
Yeah, no, that was my bitching.
Get
Get
them
him
up.
up.
Another healer down.
What?
If I asked myself with light of mana and red optional, I think I'd like 30k damage to myself.
Yeah, that's my bad. Me and Pax, we both tried to correct for each other. We ended up going to the same soak.
Ah, okay.
Avoid.
Really gotta remember to put beacon on people sometimes.
You gonna watch the GP tonight, Glenn?
I will. I think the stream just started.
Sick.
But yeah, 11 o'clock start. It's not too
Mhm.
bad. I can cop that.
The clear still starting from first too.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have to change the gearbox or anything.
Well, that's lucky.
Concentrate team, let's kill this. It is killable tonight. If we
5,
kill the boss, it's definitely killable tonight.
2, 1.
Healing. Avoid.
Bonk, Ryuk, Tasty, Airy.
Spread. Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid. Targeting.
Get in position for soaks.
So. Healing. Spread. Avoid.
Bonk, Raid, Tasty, Ryuk.
Spread.
Ah.
Avoid.
Get power. Never mind.
4
Light.
down to the.
In.
Chains for days.
Dodge.
Yeah, that was a little bit awkward because we had all the melee just had like one little
Yeah.
thin passage. And it was
Yeah, it was pretty clustered, unfortunately.
still shouldn't have broken chains, but I did.
I went to put the boss on top of the goop, and then we ended up with another goop right next to it. It was like, eh.
Good. That's done too. 0.2%.
Hey,
We did really good on that wall charge. We got 2.2%.
solid.
Do that 4 times and the boss falls over.
Don't think so, Tasty.
I was going to say, if it is, don't even think about using it. Everything's physical. I've noticed it like just being dropped a couple of times tonight.
I think Darms does it for the fun of it.
I do.
Could be doing more damage.
No, I'm usually out. I do actually. I try to... Mainly for Gio's sake, honestly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm lagging pretty bad.
Rev. Rev's taking all 4 bets.
Me to bomb.
You back at Rev?
Good.
I think it's not gone.
Don't need him.
Just throw it in.
Sorry about that.
So on the PTR, the repair guy Rendell, he's part of the more dailies, right? So he's chilling there with his Ventia boys, and he's got like an even bigger pile of gold.
Really?
Yeah,
I
and he's
love
got
it,
like
Sonny's.
swag belts and everything.
But I saw you got shades as well.
Yeah, he's probably got shades too.
That's amazing.
Rendell balling.
He's going to be like fucking a massive pile of gold at the end of the X pack.
They're gonna base an expansion around him.
He ends up taking over from the Goblin boss.
Yeah.
He's gonna go corrupt, and the next expansion will be about him.
But don't worry, we'll have to go and do a Time Walker at some point to kill him. Well, hopefully my net doesn't crap itself again.
I accept payments in veiled augmentation runes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Melee. Avoid.
Bonk, tasty pie, airy.
Spread. Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid. Dodge.
Get ready to soak.
So.
Gotta catch him all.
Melee. Spread. Avoid.
Bonk, tasty, raid, Ryuk.
Spread. Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid.
Get ready for the charge.
Targeted.
Get ready to soak.
So. Melee. Spread. Avoid.
Pie, Ryuk, EQ, tasty.
Avoid. In.
Just putting it to
Spread.
Sorry.
Get ready for the charge soon.
Avoid. Targeted.
Get ready to soak.
Soak.
Remember, we're moving towards the entrance after this.
The health potion.
Healing. Spread.
Oh, that's a problem.
Avoid.
Pie, bonk, vermin, tasty.
Spread. Avoid.
And wipe it up. Yes, it's always the raw after that third pillar that you want to use your health stones on. If you are not, how do I say this? If you are 70, let's say 65% or lower, use a health potion, which will probably be every single one of you.
We're only got one DR already at that point.
Avoid.
Good pull.
I reckon you are probably right, Rhythm out.
My thought was, Rhythmia, if you guys end up here, at this pillar here, and then when we do fourth pillar, you can use this entire center area around here, because the boss will be positioned after fourth pillar over here.
Yeah, but it's going to fuck up the melee on the last pillar, because we're going to put rubble around it.
It's also
Well,
going to be
Melee should be here for that anyway, right? Theoretically
Yeah.
speaking.
Get to the fourth pillar, like there's going to be a ton of rubble around the fourth pillar that'll make it aids for melee to run in and out.
True.
Not only that, range is going to have to run quite a bit to get there.
Okay, so just carry on moving around then.
Yeah, I think range basically always want to trail where the bosses just come from after the second pillar.
Good pull. Do it again. But kill it dead.
I mean, if we were whole raid alive, we'd probably be around 35% at that third pillar. Give or take.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Healing. Avoid.
Raid, pie, tasty, real.
Spread. Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy spread.
Get packs up after this.
Get ready for charge.
Targeted. So. Healing. Spread. Avoid.
Pie, bonk, vermin, tasty.
Spread. Avoid.
Stack.
In.
When do we last on the 12?
Fourth.
Avoid.
It's just before fourth year.
Yeah.
2 down, no rest.
High energy.
Just wipe.
Spread. Avoid. Dodge.
It was quite faster.
So.
Yeah, if I'm honest, sometimes I miss the ones directly under the boss. Spotting the rubbles.
So Lastriok is at 355. I've got it written in the wrong place, but it happens just after the roar, number 8, and then into the gaze.
Okay. So we low loads there.
Yes. We have 13 minutes left to get a kill, boys and girls. Let's do this. Pop your augment runes and bits and bobs. Check your weapon oils.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Melee. Avoid.
Pi, bonk, EQ, raid.
Spread. Avoid.
Don't stand on tanks, don't stand on tanks.
In. Avoid. High
Just
energy.
what?
Spread.
Can't have people dead.
Avoid.
Oh, congrats, Furman.
Fucking one night.
He's only coming tonight to get these achievements, and then he's never going to turn up again, I bet.
To be fair, I did the same.
What is Geo? It's just a really long achievement run.
I don't, dude. Whenever, really. I'm not too keen on finishing it just yet.
It sure is, Vermin.
Given the way that Slide and Athreus went on Friday, people can't even do the fight normally, let alone achievements, right? It's definitely me.
Damn, he stopped.
You send that one to Ziggy, dummy.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No chain breaks, please, guys. No catching rubble on your heads. Do the mechanics, do them cleanly. Raid, tasty, bonk, airy.
Spread. Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid. Targeted.
Get in positions for soak.
So.
And you died.
Haha, can back and burr.
Healing. Spread.
Trying to pull him over the patch on the left.
Yep.
Avoid. Spread.
Pie, tasty, bonk, ryuk.
Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy. Spread. Avoid.
Oh, it's close.
Get ready for the charge. Top everyone up. And get your soaks.
Sorry, bonk.
Get bonk up.
Healing. Spread. Avoid.
Bonk, pie, EQ, raid.
Avoid. In. Avoid. High energy. Spread.
Charge soon.
Avoid.
Get into position.
Dodge. So.
Remember, after this, you're going to use the healing pot when the roar happens. Go.
Healing. Spread. Avoid.
EQ, bonk, vermin, airy.
Spread. Avoid. In.
Rose jump in it.
That's going to be a what?
Avoid.
Lap it up.
High energy.
Oh, I'm still good.
Avoid.
My
You can
healing
do
will be high-
half his health and damage.
Yeah,
before you
dude.
die.
Last
Yeah.
now.
But my healing will be higher if I remember a beacon. Oh, it's like, oh, third hateful. I should probably beacon someone.
That's probably a good idea.
I
Right,
don't
we've
know.
got time for one more pull.
Which I hadn't deleted that week or that told me, hey, put a beacon on someone.
Yeah, I'm with you, Bonk. All that space in Moon is amazing. I feel if the range go to the front of the door, you cut melee off a lot.
Yeah, so probably melee switch around that area as well. instead.
Most of melee is already on moon at the third pillar.
Need red means go to the front
Yeah.
as opposed.
For the gate after pillar 3. Go. Kill time. Let's do it.
4,
Get the boss
3,
very hard.
2, 1.
Please don't break chains, guys.
Just because you asked nicely, I went.
Thanks. Tasty pie, bonk, raid.
What's a tasty pie?
It's some tasty pie. I want pie now.
What kind?
Steak and cheese.
Ugh, yuck, steak and mushrooms better.
Yes.
Yuck.
Yeah, I like steak and mushroom. I like just
Steak and kidney.
Oh, yum.
I just like a good old chunky steak.
get ready to soak.
Spread. Avoid.
Some of you merely can come around to the other side of the boss.
Spread.
Vermin, raid, tasty, bonk.
Should pull it back a bit. Melee might get squished.
Yep.
In. Avoid. High energy. Spread.
Get ready for the charge.
Go, 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 go.
Dodge.
Get ready to soak. Soak, soak, soak. Great work, keep it up.
Kneeling. Spread.
Oh, ref.
Disaster.
Get crawl up.
Sorry. Raid, tasty, EQ, bonk.
Spread. Avoid. In. Avoid.
We get the charge soon.
Spread.
After this.
Avoid.
Here comes the charge. Get ready to soak.
So.
No.
Oh, no!
Every time.
Kneeling. Spread.
Well, that was a really good pull. So we had one death, and it was purely due to me just moving too close to Kroll and getting him punched in the face until that second there. So,
Spread.
great job. Also shows us DPS is probably okay.
What did we get for the third, or the third stun?
What?
Or the second one? The second one probably gives you the best indication.
Yeah.
Sadmans.
Yeah.
I'm going to rename you Khaleesi.
Huh?
because, sir, you are first in your name